Hi, and welcome to Calculating Canadian Mortgage. A Canadian fixed mortgage calculation is compounded semi-annually. So in Canada, for a fixed-rate mortgage, the Bank Act requires that banks calculate mortgages in a certain fashion. So they're calculated semi-monthly. So step one, all Canadian fixed mortgages are compounded semi-annually. So the first step, we need to express the annual posted rate or annual percentage rate, the APR, as the effective semi-annual rate. So we need to calculate the effective annual rate, the EAR, based on semi-annual compounding. And the formula we use to do that is we take in brackets 1 plus the APR, divide by 2. So take your APR, divide by 2 first, add the 1, and raise it to the second power, or square it, and then subtract 1. And that will convert our annual percentage rate, our posted rate, to our effective annual rate. So let's look at an example. So here we have 6.2%, so that's the posted rate you'd see at the bank. We enter that into our formula as 0.062, divide that by 2, add the 1, and then square it or raise it to the second power. So remember, we always work in the brackets first, then the exponent, and we shouldn't run into any problems then. From high school, you'll probably remember BADMAS, brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Okay? So let's look at what our effective annual rate is going to be in this particular case. So when we calculate that, we end up with an effective annual rate of 6.296%. So that's step one. Now we can move on to step two. So using our effective annual rate that we just calculated in step one, we need to determine the number of payments on our mortgage. So for example, if it's monthly payments, we have 12 payments annually. If it was bi-weekly, we'd have 26. Semi-monthly, we'd have 24, and so on. For our example, let's assume we have a monthly payment. So 12 payments per year. So step two, let's calculate our effective period rate, or EPR. And the way we do that is, again, in brackets, 1 plus the EAR, which we just calculated previously. And for our exponent, we raise that to 1 over the number of periods minus 1. So in this case, n is 12. We have 12 monthly payments. And so what we're really doing is taking the 12th root of that, or raising it to the 1/12th exponent. So let's have a look at that. So there's our 1.062961. So that's the number we calculated as our effective semi-annual rate. Now we want our effective period rate. So we put that into our formula, 1.062961 to the 1/12th, or the 12th root, minus 1. And we come up with 0.005101, or multiplied by 100 percentage terms, we have a monthly rate of 0.5101% a month on our mortgage. So now we can use our financial calculator and simply key in those variables to calculate our monthly payment. Okay, so let's look at our example. So let's say we have a $200,000 mortgage. We have it for 25 years. And what are our monthly payments going to be in this case? So using the 0.5101% a month in our financial calculator, we get our monthly payments of $1,303.49 per month. In our financial calculator, our IY is the period rate per month, 0.5101%. We have a 25-year mortgage with monthly payments, so 25 times 12, our N would be 300. Our loan amount or mortgage amount, a present value of minus 200,000. We're getting that money from the bank or whatever financial institution we're using. And so we compute our payment amount and we come up with our $1,303.49. So that's the quick 3 steps to calculating a Canadian fixed mortgage, and we'll do another video on the calculator. But again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you found it helpful.